Volume test.
Volume test.
Ooh, not too much of a delay. Hello and welcome to Elder Scrolls Online with Sephiroth TX. We are back. This is just a random stream. Didn't plan it, but my son's playing his computer and his computer's in his room and there's not a lot of room for me to hang out, so hanging out by myself. And I got ESO to keep me company and I thought might as well stream since we're here. I haven't started the game from this area because I'm afraid of a crash. I still am. There's like a 75% chance the moment I choose the character we're going to crash. But I wanted to just show you all of my characters. I have 3 characters I stream with, and then 3 characters I play off the stream just so I can chill and play some Elder Scrolls when I'm not streaming. Or when I'm too freaking tired to stream, and streaming means I'm going to fall asleep. So of course I have the 3 I am streaming with. In the Ebonheart pack, you know my sorcerer that is prevalent in destruction magic, Marcel. In the Daggerfall Covenant is my large orc lady. She called her Gutrock, just the name, best name I could come up with at the time. She's a warden, which means not also she's a heavy tank, but she totes around animals with her. I colored her green to kind of mimic the elven glass color. I don't know if we'll keep it like that, but I like it for now. Also, orcs are usually green, even though hers is more of a brownish color skin. Orcs are usually greenish. Then there's James Talgia, the Gijit, who will be playing tonight, actually. This is who we're going to be joining. I know that we were... this is going to, like, mix up things. We're on the 5th day of everybody now, but I want to go back in him, and I want to finish up the Brotherhood. Doesn't mean we're going to finish tonight, but I want to move on that so we can bring him back to the regular game. Otherwise, everybody else is going to progress to the 3 Banners War, and not him. But he's my Nightblade, he's with the Aldmeri Dominion, he is currently in the Dark Brotherhood, and he'll also be in the Thieves Guild eventually, whenever I get around to that. Then, offline, I have Dosia Atmos. She's a High Elf. She's a Necromancer. And I absolutely love this costume I was stuck with her on. It just looks like something a Necromancer might wear. A High Elf Necromancer, fashionable and disgusting at the same time. I think it's like mostly Wood Elf clothing. Something regular High Elves wouldn't wear, but a Necromancer might like. She's, of course, the Aldmeri Dominion. And then we have Jirai Benzine. She's a Red Guard. I guess if I was going to make a story on her, I made her into like a pirate-like lady. She wields a one-arm weapon and a shield. You can't just do one arm because that won't give you the boosts for weapons. So you have to do one arm and a shield. That's one thing they could fix, especially if there's ever an ESO 2 or a rework of this game. There should be one-hand weapons, just like there's two-handed weapons without a shield, and also there should be martial arts, especially for the Khajiit who can use their claws as weapons. She's a Dragon Knight. The Dragon Knights are one you haven't been introduced. Necromancer, I'm assuming you know what a Necromancer is, I'm not going to introduce you to that, but Dragon Knights have a use of fire magics and what they call dragon armors, which are just like rock, earth, and fiery earth and armor and related armor. The latest thing I got for her was a ability to descend from the sky on dragon-like wings and stomp the ground. And really, her weapons, sort of like, so Dulcier and her have a similar thing. Dulcier wears whatever weapons are best for magic. For her magic. She doesn't actually use weapons almost ever. She's currently wearing a two-handed weapon because it wields great magic upgrades, but she's had one-handed weapons, she's had two weapons, she's had a single sword, she's had a bow. It's just right now the maces are doing the best thing. Plus that mace looks wicked. It looks like something a Necromancer would carry around. And the same with her, she does stick with the sword and the shield so she gets the upgrades, but she uses mostly magic. I barely am ever using the sword and shield. It's there for backup when she runs out of magic. Just as Gerald Boutad, he is an Imperial. I bought the Imperial edition, and I unlocked it on the PS4 But apparently it didn't transfer over, so I had to rebuy the Imperial Edition. Y'all might want to fix that, Bethesda. Or whatever that, Cinemax, whoever y'all are. He is... I need to change the colors on his clothes, by the way. I got some new parts of the outfit and they unchanged it. But he is a Templar, which uses healing and light magic. He uses a healing staff as his main weapon. And so I'm kind of making him into like a priest-like thing. He is with the M Heart Pack. So if they're going to join up, he would be joined up with Marcel. Gutrock would join up with Jirai, and Dulcier would join up with our cat. Who's our shortest person? Cat's our shortest person. Oh, they're about the same size. Okay, let's go ahead and hit James. No, if this crashes, I'll be right back. Requesting character load. Hold on to your butts. It seems to be working. Hallelujah. They did have... So if you played this game at all, or if you plan to, right now they're having a thing you can buy, and I already got it. Where'd it go? So these two are on sale, especially this one. You get this one, 3,500 points to get these 3 dungeon packs, and then the usual 3,500 cost for elsewhere is down to 1,750, which isn't that much. So I got it. We won't be going to elsewhere yet. I'm trying to go in order. It looks like order might be a little like this, but that can't be exactly right because Morwin's down here. I know Morwin coming out before Grey War, so I'll try to go in order once we get the other DLCs going. But yeah. Okay, what am I doing? Have a notification. New daily reward. What did we get? Crown experience roller. Why don't we just put that on? We're gonna be here for a minute, so let's put that on actually. Some experience going on us. Level up, as it will. Hey, journal, what are we doing? Recent lectures in Kvatch by the Grand Sermonizer of Agatosh, her priest to the Dark Brotherhood are... Oh, so we're going to kill them. Okay, so we're going back to Kvatch, the city in... Right, I forgot about that. Whenever they can all hear me. There we go. The city in Oblivion that's completely destroyed, but I'm currently up and running now. Frick, do we get out of here again? Bar was showing for some reason like he was in the middle of fighting. So one thing interesting about DLC areas like this is you'll see more of the other teams sometimes. The Brotherhood will take in people from all 3 sides of the war. Same with the Thieves Guilds. The war is less important here. I don't know if it shows you what team they're in. What pack. Kvatch does have a thing though, so we'll be going in that. Let's go this one real quick. So I'm walking all the way over there again. Yeah, it's small as this little map is. Dungeon Black Drake Villa. Excuse my throat. I wasn't gunky until I started playing video games. Happens all the time. We should probably go out here. Oh, you know what? We're on Brotherhood mission, so we might as well be dressed as a brother.
was wondering how long it would take you to get here. Didn't Astara instill you with a sense of urgency about this mission? She must be getting tender-hearted after all these years.
Does everything amuse you?
Yes, I say so. I find life to be a complicated series of pranks and pratfalls. Besides, this is your mission. I'm only here to observe and offer assistance if you get in over your head. Speaking of which, try not to get captured or killed today.
So you're gonna just stand around and watch?
No, that would be boring. You start murdering the sermonizer's priests while I take on the real challenge. I'll locate her hiding spot. Then I'll find you so we can kill her together. That will put the fear of the Brotherhood and the Kvatch people.
What happens if this one gets spotted making a kill?
Be stealthy or slaughter everyone that gets in your way. Whichever works best for you. They all wind up with Sithis in the end, so what's the worry? Now, let's get out there and deal with the Grand Sermonizer and her lying priests.
Sounds like we have a plan.
Time to dip our daggers in Sermonizer blood. Watch your back when you blade.
What was it to stab people?
Crude amusements for fools and traitors. You do well to spend more time at the cathedral.
And you do well to loosen that codpiece. By the 8, what a killjoy.
Okay, so I already killed one of these guys accidentally earlier because they were just annoying me. And I was totally seen. Where are they all at now?
How about a coin or two?
She's got to move, right? She's in perfect view of both that guard and the beggar asking for coins. Give her like 2 minutes. To 10 seconds. I don't know. She doesn't seem to be moving.
Murder is a filthy business in the eyes of Akatosh. And those who treat murder as business are the worst of all. Hear me, faithful of Akatosh. I speak of the foul followers of Sithis. The Dark Brotherhood. Cowards and skeever lovers. The lot of them.
I don't love no Skiva. That is untrue. I must hit her when she's not looking. No one is looking. No one sees nothing. I take her hourglass, yes. Now we get the permanent exciting music. Yay. Also, she won't be found for a while over there. It's a good thing I can see target through walls, yes?
There's a hidden evil corrupting Kvatch. These villains are cowards, hiding in the shadows.
Don't worry, the idiots in this game. Well, this is the one I killed last time it was seen. Ah, shit. Nope. Oh, good. Hey, y'all. My fine. Here, take my
Stop.
fine.
No talking. By the 8, no talking. On your way, then.
Do you have a hangover or something? What the hell? So the cost to kill someone here is 160 gold, which isn't too high. Maybe they don't like the sermonizers so much. I know there was one somewhere around here. Stop screaming at me. Is there not a sermonizer in this area? There she is. Can you
Our
not
quarry
pop off?
cowers in her family's estate outside Kvatch. I'll meet you there, New Blade. And if you really want to impress the matron, kill a few more sermonizers along the way.
Ah. More slaughtering of priests? Okay, I'm good with that.
A brutal killing if I've ever seen one.
Do I have the thing? I stopped. I guess I don't have to pay again. And keep the teeth. I pooped from her face. She's not using it no more. Is this trespassing? Not trespassing, apparently. Why is this a maze? This is amazing. Oh my god, I hate mazes. And keep to the left. Cat, you can climb up on top and help me. Actually, I could probably climb up on top and help me.
I wish I was off adventuring.
Really? This looks
They are
promising.
toothless dragons, powerless, frightened. not fear the Dark Brotherhood. They are children compared to Akatosh.
Shut your face. Oh, yeah. Hey, keep along the wall. If I keep along the wall, I have to eventually find the way in, right? Uh-oh. Oh, it's outside. I thought it was in here. I'm smart. Look how smart this one is. He has no brain at all. Hello. Well, that was an interesting thing to find in here, but now I'm stuck in here forever. Help! Meow. I'm stuck. Sad cat noises.
This is taking longer than I'd planned.
I could finish her for you, but apparently I can't kill you. Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. Holy shit. Let me up. God damn it. Hey. Where's the guy that called me toothless? I am not a little dragon. Okay, I'm gonna head south and get out of here, and apparently it's that guarded estate next to the city. Of course it is. I heard a Khajiit. I never think I come into the back, yes. Or maybe they did. Made where I can't come into the back. There's high walls everywhere. Or there's a break in the wall. How far is that fall is the question. Not too far. Why can't I stab you? Keep your nose shut.
That's not a stew pot. It's my laundry.
Excuse you. So we're going into the front door, okay. Servants of the Grand Sermonizer Futhia claimed that late at night they can hear screams coming from her manor. Of course, these are probably just rumors spread by disgruntled devotees.
No order of the hour? Follow me, you blade.
I guess we just follow him. If he's not sneaking, who needs to sneak?
You blade, come quietly and listen. Our quarry stirs below.
Grand Sermonizer, have you discovered the location of the sanctuary yet?
Unfortunately, this assassin expired before revealing anything useful.
I'll capture another. Try not to kill this one before we learn the location of the Dark Brotherhood's lair.
What's with that door? Is it warded?
Lord Akatosh, hear our prayer.
Just prepare the body. So.
Who is that black-armored warrior? Some kind of mercenary? Now's our chance. Follow me. She tortured Simbar. Such an insult to the family cannot stand.
Oh, wait, that was the boyfriend of that one lady with the fan. The one she really
At
liked.
least he knew how to hold his tongue. What foul magic is this? New Blade, beware. I feel so weak. I can't move.
2 assassins? I didn't know they came in pairs. But with the proper motivation, the Black Dragon admires your kind, but I don't see any attractions.
I'm just gonna sit here and see who comes for me first. Sithis or Tall Papa?
Tonic, are you planning to just lay down and die?
Who's
Knew we'd
Tall
come for
Papa?
Simbar. Trapped his body with some kind of foul death magic.
Get up, you milk drinker! Sithis still has work for you to do. Initiate, the Grand Sermonizer is yours. I'll get Tonic home.
Okay. Oh boy. Shazah and the Divines by Fullius Julius, Sub-Curator of Ancient Theology and Numerology, Imperial Library. The position Shazar enjoys in Cyrodiilic worship is often misconstrued. He and 1,000 other deities have sizable cults in the Imperial City. Shazar is especially venerated in the Clovian West, though he is called Shor there. Oh, we're talking about Lorcan. As West Kings are resolutely and religiously Nordic. The haziness of Shazar's relationship to the Divines, he is often called their missing sibling, begins with Saint Alessia, the so-called slave queen of Cyrodiil, the founder figure of the original Cyrodiilic Empire. In the earliest Syro-Nordic stories of the Heartland, Shazar fought against the Aliens, the Heartland High Elves, on mankind's behalf. Then, for some reason, he vanishes from stage, presumably to help humans elsewhere. And without his leadership, the aliens conquered the humans and enslaved them. This slavery lasts for generations. The isolated humans eventually begin to venerate the pantheon of their masters, or at least assimilate so much of the High Elven religious practices into their native tradition that the two become indistinguishable. In 1E242, under the leadership of Alessa, her demigod lover, Morius Breath of Kine, and the infamous Perennial Whitestrafe, the racist crazy person, the Cyrodiilic humans revolt. When Skyrim lends its armies to the Slave Queen of the South, the revolution succeeds. The Iliad hegemonies are quickly overthrown. Shortly thereafter, White Gold Tower is captured by Alessa's forces, and she promptly declares herself the first Empress of Cyrodiil. Part of the package meant that she had to become the High Priestess of Akatosh as well. Akatosh was an Aldmeri god, and Alessia's subjects were as yet unwilling to renounce their worship of the Elven pantheon. She found herself in a very sensitive political situation. She needed to keep the Nords as her allies, but they were at the time fiercely opposed to the adoration of Elven deities. On the other hand, she could not force her subjects to revert back to the Nordic pantheon, for fear of another revolution. Therefore, concessions were made, and Empress Alessia instituted a new religion, the Eight Divines, an elegant, well-researched synthesis of both pantheons, Nordic and Aldmeri. Shazar, as a result, had to change. He could no longer be the bloodthirsty anti-Aldmer warlord of old. He could not disappear altogether either, or the Nords would have withdrawn their support of her rule. In the end, he had become the spirit behind all humankind undertaking. Even though this was merely a thinly disguised, watered-down version of Shor, it was good enough for the Nords. Something not covered there is Shor is technically Lorcan in Elven theology. The ninth divine that tricked the other divines into making the world and becoming almost demi-mortal. And it's like in the Elven version of God theology, he got killed and his heart was buried under the Red Mountain. Now, because some of us have played the Morrowind, which takes place in several hundred years, we know that the heart does belong, is under Red Mountain and exists. So we know part of that's at least partly true. So it is unlikely Lorcan came down and helped the humans get
Defend me,
revolt.
Knights of the Order of the Hour. Show this assassin the true power of Akatosh.
We are going to assassin this, yes. We're going to be as careful as possible and stab everybody in the back. This one uses 2 blades. I can respect that. But not enough not to do that. What the heck is all that gold falling off of him? Do I get to keep the gold falling off of him? Oh. Loading sideways. Okay, should stop there. Should stop there. Should stop there. Should stop at any time. Stop your walking. Turn around, please. This is a Dark Brotherhood quest. We're going to try and assassin as many people as we can. Apparently half of them are just going to get the Blade of Woe thrown at them. Also, this reminds me, I need to drink before I go on these missions. What's my skill advisor doing to me? Oh, keep sealed. Anyway, inventory, supply item. Chasing for stamina. Whiskey for health. And I got a level up for drinking. Well, how does that work? A bank upgrade. Who did I save the bank place for? I don't remember. Choose one. Spellcaster, Assassin. Don't need no Magicka. At least not yet. We'll probably have to raise our magic up once we can beam beers. Dark Brotherhood have anything I do? No. Really important there. Liderman. I have any of these? This is my assassin. I didn't have any Liderman things upgraded. What the hell?
Trust in Akatosh. Let the dragon god guide you.
There's a much better blood covering. Whoops. Also, what was over here? So I thought. See these centipedes. A trunk full of lockpicks. Okay. Oh, so regular battle turns on regular music.
Murder me if you must. It won't save your Dark Brotherhood.
He hears voices in his head. Don't worry, they're good people.
Oh, what? They come back? Lame. Okay. Now I know. Okay, next up. Next up. Okay, everybody
Seems I'll
get.
need to use something harsher with words to deal with you. The Black Dragon removed favorite strike the servant of Akatosh. Lord Akatosh, my spirit is yours!
You belong to Sisyphus. Whatever, I'll sell that. Is it empty or charged? I can't tell. Oh. Meh. Look, we'll see if things are still available up here. Scene. Diesel gem. The other one's gonna say empty, so I know I can always sell this whole gem. The usual threat applies if you don't get that off my screen. There we go. We have killed a religious military leader. I don't know how to describe that. Question mark? What the level nugget was that? Let's go back home and make sure this didn't Skyrim on us. Always bring troubles home with us when we play freaking Brotherhood. In Oblivion, you would end up almost getting your entire coven killed. In Skyrim, Betrayal would get most of your coven killed. Is this an alien well, or does this say I was an alien well? Oh well. Well, well, well. Woo! Well, thank you. So did you know that next to Elsewhere and Valenwood, there was a third intelligent beast species? This thing is not aggressive. That was a fox, but the fox creatures got wiped out by the Canarthan flu or something like that. There's two major diseases in the Elder Scrolls series lore that have already happened. Both of them already happened. The first one I don't remember the name of, but it was a biological weapon created by a slug people from across the ocean known as the Slode. And it was the reason that all of Tamriel was united for the very first time was to nice for the water. Was to fight the Slodes for doing that. I don't think they wiped out the Slodes, but they gave them a pretty good beating. But that biological weapon killed a lot of Tamriel. I'd say a high percentage, more than a quarter of Tamriel. Then there was another flu, and the flu was more damaging to. It came from Margonia. It was more than likely, by all proof, a naturally born flu, like COVID-19 or like stuff like that. And yeah. Anyway, it didn't hurt the Argonians because they were immune to it just naturally. It came from their land, but it did hurt a lot of the Khajiit. It wiped out a giant chunk of their population, and it pretty much eliminated the entire race of a Fox clan people. They were like the Khajiit and Argonians, as they were beast people. They were foxes and dogs, and as far as we're aware, they don't exist anymore because of Knaten flu. I do believe I also had work to do from him, but I'll do that later. Also, first person.
Kor brought Tannik home injured but alive. He told me you went after the Grand Sermonizer. Tell me, has the deed been done?
The Grand Sermonizer and our priests are dead. We found Simbar tortured to death.
Simbar was one of our best. To allow himself to be captured like that. I didn't think that either the Grand Sermonizer or the Order of the Hour was capable of such a feat. Why go to all that trouble, I wonder?
A warrior in black armor captured Simba. Said she wanted to learn the location of our sanctuary.
Black armor? I've heard rumors of such a warrior. But to seek the location of our sanctuary, it appears we're at war with an unknown adversary. I need to think about this. By the way, Tannik woke up and asked to see you.
I'll go talk to Tannik. Music in here is creepy when it's not all fighty music.
A good showing, slaying the Grand Sermonizer. A pity Sinbad paid for his failure with his life. Keep your blades sharp and your wits sharper. Otherwise, we may see a similar end to your story. Even so, I have recorded it all. For posterity, of course.
You want fun with Simba?
I felt no particular emotions concerning him whatsoever. Not all of us form attachments so easily.
Is there anyone here you care about?
I care about performing my duties under the shadow of Sithis. That includes following the tenets. I aid my brothers and sisters when I can. Beyond that, I'd rather not say.
Sounds like there's a story there.
For another time, perhaps. At present, I suggest you...
Oh, I didn't mean to cut that off. You suggested that I focus on my contract or something.
Don't worry, Tannik. A cask of mead, and you'll be back on your feet in no time.
Shit, your mead tastes like bee vomit. I think I'll pass.
Oh, Tannik, I hate that this happened to you.
You worry more than the matron, Hildegard. I'll be as good as new before you know it. Ah, the new blade has arrived. Give us the room if you would, Kor.
Certainly, Tannik. But I still expect you to be completing contracts again in a few days.
I'll do my best not to disappoint you.
Take your time, Tannik. I am going to go say a prayer for your quick recovery.
Kor and Hildegard mean well, but they're worse than a couple of mother hens. You're alive. Does that mean the Grand Sermonizer is no longer with us?
She is dead, but how are you doing?
We're not certain what kind of magic the Grand Sermonizer placed upon Simbar's body. But I'd be dead too, if not for you and Kor. I'm indebted to you both.
At least they didn't learn the location of our sanctuary.
And I'll make sure that everyone remembers Simbar's bravery. He refused to give up our secret, no matter what the Grand Sermonizer did to him. It does make me wonder about the warrior who was able to defeat him, though.
One moment. Okay, it can hear me. I'm just checking. I pulled on my wire. I hate it when that happens. Also, he's got those weird bumpy tattoos that are like 3D tattoos or bumps all printed all over him. Those are kind of just gross. Grody. You mean the black Armored Warrior?
Simbar could easily best me in a fight, and that warrior bested him. If you encounter her again, don't underestimate her skills and abilities. She's hunting the hunters, and that's a game I have no desire to play.
Is there anything else you need right now?
A chance to beat your record. How many of the Sermonizer's priests did you murder anyway? Seriously, you Blade. Stay sharp out there. The roots of our trouble stretch deep below the soil. Things are gonna get worse, my friend. Mark my words.
You have no idea. I know the future. I have plenty of idea just how bad the Brotherhood gets in the future. I'm not talking about this game, I'm talking about Oblivion and friggin' Skyrim alone. And Deathstroke. Deals disease damage if cast with a higher ultimate, stuns the target. While slotted, your light and heavy attacks restore resources if the enemy has negative effect active. Also afflicts the enemy with major defile, reducing the healing received. While slotted, anytime you kill an enemy, you gain ultimate. Both hit about the same? That one. Why not just disease our blades a little? Sounds good. Heavy. I can't do anything with this. Blue. Ooh, conflict. Okay. Okay. So currently we can't do any more for them. That's an Auradon. Let's travel there. We'll ignore the anchors in the harbor because that's a fighter's guild thing, and technically this is something that we'll do with what's her name. Contract is up there. Oh, we have to go that way anyway. So we're gonna hit this one, and we're gonna go back to our mission so we reach our contract, which means I'll be taking off my assassin armor. Not to notice that I happen to have assassin armor on anyway, but I'm taking off the assassin armor outfit. Okay, so we're going to head north-ish. It looks like our next thing is actually going to be meet Razondar. He is apparently somewhere in the Gold Coast. One moment. Okay, this one is back. This one has to find the road. Where am I? Where's the road? I should be... Okay, I completely ignored the road. I passed up the road. There's this one with the lights. Walked right across it, didn't I? Went the wrong way. We have a man in some highly silver armor and what appears to be an assassin. Seems to be the way to go. Trying to make sure Mike was on, y'all could hear me. Someone was digging the plants. Oh, shoot. Dropped his pants. Wait. This did not sound right. Health goes down. Oh, not a crap. Oh, but they're expensive. They're ornate. His pants were ornate. Zombie creature from vampire, whatever the heck he was, would give me such good pants. I think this is the road. Okay, we're back on the road, and I want to go right. The road kind of wears off here. Considering you're in the middle of the Somerset Isles, I'm kind of concerned that it isn't as paved as it should be, but I guess this is... What's that noise in my ear? Merchant.
Running orders to Matisse.
That's good. Oh, it's a gate, I hear. Okay, I'm reaching good. Don't think we've been up this way yet. There might be something that way too we need to check out. Some high cliffs over here. Kind of nice. It's peaceful on the road. Nothing to threaten us past that plagued peasant. Nice overview of Matheson. You can go the way through the beach or follow the road like I'm doing. Uh-oh. Okay. Trials of Saint Alessa. Fragment from the Trials of Saint Alessa. Akatosh made a covenant with Alessia in those days so long ago. I keep calling her Alessa instead of Alessia, and I think it's because of Silent Hill. He gathered the tangled skeins of oblivion and knit them with the fast bloody sinews of his heart, and gave them to Alessia, saying, "This shall be my token to you, that so long as your blood and oath hold true, yet so shall my blood and oath be true to you. This token shall be the amulet of kings, and the covenant shall be made between us. I am the king of spirits, and you are the queen of the mortals. As you shall stand witness for mortal flesh, so shall I stand a witness for all immortal spirits." And Akatosh drew from his breast a burning handful of heart's blood, and he gave it to Alessia's hand, saying, "This shall also be token to you of our joined blood and pledged faith. So long as you and your descendants shall wear the amulet of kings, then shall this dragonfire burn an eternal flame, as a sign to all men and gods of our faithfulness. So long as dragonfire shall burn to you and to all your generations, I swear that my heart's blood shall hold fast the gates of oblivion. So long as the blood of the dragon runs strong in her elders, the glory of the empire shall extend in unbroken years. But should the dragonfires fail, and should no heir of a... Oh wait, Is this... Are we quoting him still? I don't know. Darkness fell, and should no hair of our joined blood toward the amulet of kings, then shall the empire descend into darkness, and the demon lords of misrule shall govern the land. And I don't know if it's ever mentioned in the other games, but in this game it is now lore, actually confirmed, by Minimarco, that the Amulet of Kings is a soul stone, a soul gem. It's the most powerful one that's ever created. She got a kitty too. Her eyes glowing in the dark. It's Weeby. Shrine.
Ah, my friend. This one was just thinking about you. Nothing personal, of course. Roz Stret assesses all of his assets.
If you've been nowhere I've been, you've been assassinating me. The Battle Reef said you've been looking into the Veiled Inheritance connection here?
Yes, yes. We are here to gather some intelligence, right some wrongs, and perhaps slit some throats. We'll see how the day goes.
Just so you know where we are at on this, just in case it's been like a few days since I last was on the Veiled Inheritance thing. Veiled Inheritance moved on the Queen. We beat him back. Then it turned out we went to the a place with Ghost, and it turned out one of her advisors or something was a Veiled Inheritance member, and he was using necromancy to turn the ghosts, the spirits of her ancestors against her, which is she needed their approval to become possible empress if they win the war. And we killed the necromancer. The spirits turned back to normal. They gave her their blessing. Everything good so far, right, Azamda?
You'll be perfect for this. You'll see. Roz has an eye for this sort of thing.
What do you have in mind?
Her Majesty set this one a task. Investigate the leadership of the Veiled Heritage. The Veil's trail leads here, to the town of Matisen. Well known for their steel blades, yes, but also apparently weaponsmiths for anarchists.
Oh yeah, does this one fit in?
You contact Agent Fistel on the east side of town. This one pads around her house, then we meet to discuss her report. Too bad Raz is so handsome, yes? He would get noticed.
One moment, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry for moving the earphones around and whatnot. I really need to start wearing a freaking ponytail while I'm flying. What the heck was that? Be right back. Everybody okay? Sorry, I'm back. little trouble with the animals. Had one of our cats being named the Doogie. So I had to get her from the hiding spot. She likes to hide under things to swipe at. Not just the dog, she swipe at her brother, her daughters. Sometimes she's a little booty. Okay, whatever you say, Resident
The
Dog.
inheritance are racist, yes? Idiots. But dangerous, destabilizing racist idiots. We must act.
Can you tell this one more about the veiled inheritance?
Roz may have oversimplified. These Altmer, the ones who wear the veil, they do not see themselves as racists. They see themselves as members of a far superior race. The rest of us just need some help.
What's their ultimate goal?
Oridan for the Altmer. Cats like this one, out. Shorty elves, out. Nothing but tall folk, fair skin and pointy ears as far as the eye can see. Boring, yes?
You trust me even though this one is new to the eyes?
Her Majesty trusts you, and you were of great help in Vulkelgard. Why would this one not trust a new, fresh face? Roz would never watch you with careful eyes, ready for the first sign of betrayal. Never.
I like the Raz. I hope he ends up being a good guy forever. I hate it if he turns on us. Okay, I don't think I should be in a fight right off the bat, so we're gonna stay in first person. Definitely an elven city with all the high pointed arches.
I'm here from Firsthold to inspect the weapons. High Kinsman Relis solely wants the best armaments for the 1st Auradon Marines.
Does that make sense?
I bet the dead of Tanzelwell had a lot to say about Irene.
Zurka comes all the way from Doom. She has very lucrative business, one of the best merchants in elsewhere. And she can't get a single meeting with Kandalin or Melani.
I'm not sure what Dune is, but okay. Why not?
Simple. This one is a Khajiit. If she were some high elf hustler, she'd be getting the best deals and the best merchandise. But because this one has fur, a tail, all she gets is silence. Dark Moon.
Well, they're not just busy.
Dullclaw's busy. Zurka has been here a week. The only person who will talk to her is Ionis, and he's just an apprentice. This one will give them one more day. One.
Are the blades here really worth that activation?
But at this point, no. Zurka needs nothing. She's just trying to open up trade. The Khajiit, the High Elves, we are allies now, yes? Auradon and Dune need each other.
That makes sense.
The finest weapons in all the Dominion. Forged right here in Matisse. Hot off the anvil, if you will.
Well, all these blades made here?
Absolutely. We're a forge town here. We supply blades to the 1st Auradon Marines, the Queen's Royal Guard, even the famed Vine Dusk Rangers.
Who's in charge?
Well, Milan is the cannon reeve and Kandalin's the forge master. We joke that she runs the front and he runs the back.
There are a lot of wood elves and Khajiit around. They work the forge.
Oh, aye. Cheap labor immigrants. There are some in town that, hate 'em. But at least she doesn't have to pay 'em all that well, huh?
Doesn't seem all that bad.
Oh, I don't know. They try, sure. But they're not of the people. Why should they be paid the same as a skilled high elf worker, eh?
I'm not gonna buy from you. But this whole storyline is very, very pertinent to what's going on in America right now with the white supremacists taking over everything. Even what appears to be the good guys have the supremacists. And I mean, that's in all forms. Ooh, someone dead. This is the first time I was meeting. One day, a great big kitty with a tawny hide was playing with a little bag. The cat poked his head into the bag. He was very noisy. Hungry cat. He was hoping to find food in the bag. Instead, he found 2 rats hiding inside. One of them bore a blade, and his head was covered in silk. The other wore a veil and hissed in annoyance. The cat realized that the only way he could eat get the rats out of this bag was to let in more light. Under the light, the rats would be forced to fight or flee. Okay, we could talk to Razandar and tell him his friend is dead.
No more delays. Ready the cargo today. I'm just waiting for the order to go through.
Fine, fine. Where, though? My men tell me of outsiders in town. Keep an eye out.
Outsiders? Where? This one does not see one. Don't want to talk to me? Okay, can I go to you? Where are you hiding? In here? No, not here. Right here. Upstairs or on the ground? Oh, there he is. I can't see. Oh, you're a Khajiit. So I can't see your face.
How is Fistale, my friend? Roz loves her laugh. What did she learn?
Oh, you're gonna miss her laugh.
Dead. Dark moon and dull claws. Damn these fanatics.
This one found this note on her body. Don't understand what it means.
Let Roz see that. Even in death, she laughs at this one. Clever girl. It is a code telling us who she suspected.
Okay, to the rest of Carpenter. What do you make of it?
She mentions a rat with a blade. Kondalin is the forge master here. Controls the smithy on the far end of town. Go, see what you can find. Be careful. Meet Razumdar around the other side of the forge when you are done.
I am the Chateau in Valley. They must be careful around me.
Engineer's a good foreman, but she's Altmer. She doesn't know what it's like. Low wages, grueling hours, dangerous working conditions. Last week, 3 bowsmen were mangled trying to load a boat. This one doesn't know how much longer he can take it.
Is that common?
Kandalin and Milani don't seem to give a damn, that's for sure. Engineer argues with them, but they don't listen. Dark Moon take them.
Dark Moon indeed. Search in the forge. Oh, type version. Search in the forge. Wait. There's just a place full of Harridan soldiers out here, okay. Searching the forge. Okay, quieter. You saw me pretty well. Where am I supposed to go? Quietly searching the forge. Quiet. Quit running. I come around this way. I should be able to come around. I do that for the experience and for the dead lady downstairs. Oh, that's a Harridan's cutthroat on the floor. Okay, nothing too bad. What those bright lights? Oops. Approved by Kondalin and Connery Marlena. Not for distribution outside the Vale. 20 heavy axes, 35 halberds, 100 daggers, 45 heavy bows, 300 quivers of arrows, and 30 helmets. That's a small military's equipment. I talked to Razandar this way. We'll take out some Vale while we're at it. Did I try to put on light pants earlier? No, I didn't. They're the same thing. fire with you. Helmet. Maybe. That's my health down, sport resistance up. Nah. Some of the cells all. I don't think I could kill that one from behind, so we'll just leave it. Hopefully no one will notice the blood I'm covered in. Ooh. Oh, okay. We'll need chip to mail. I found this inventory. Candlin and the Canary were arguing about this earlier.
Interesting. Raz knows Matissen's canon reeve. Melanie would not have suspected her. If she's donned the veil, she's probably running the show here. Explain something, too.
What do you mean?
The guard now stands before the door. Seems an odd place for a guard, yes. Want you to investigate. This one has another lead to run down.
This when we get into the house and meet you and I have something.
We're close, my friend. We will act soon. Trust Razumdar.
Why did you say that you were surprised? Kind of who has the veil?
Just thought better of her. This one knows she and the Queen used to correspond regularly. To think she's fallen in with the inheritance. Shows even good people can do stupid things.
Oh, I'm gonna sneak here in the middle of the city. You to go. I'm trying to break in a house. Someone watched me do that and didn't call the police. Oh, I thought I was breaking into the house. I didn't even need to kill him. Oh well. What's an assassin for if he can accidentally kill people? Oh, over here? Over here.
Our friend here was too noisy. Had to have some fun with him. What did the Canon Reeves home yield?
Okay, I guess we're just killing people now. In officer's uniform. Looks like you were right.
It's true then. Meloni leads the inheritance here. This town is corrupt down to the roots. Damn it. The Queen will not be pleased.
What do we do now?
When the roots are fouled, there's only one thing left to do. Rip them out of the ground.
Where do we stop?
The time to stay in the shadows is past. Now we step into the light. All right now, you trust in Razumdar, yes? He must ask you to trust him further. Meloni, Kandalin, they are in the town barracks. You must go in, make a big noise. They will almost certainly capture you.
They'll what? Why should I let them capture me?
Kandalin's too observant. He knows we are here. If you go strolling in like the pompous hero, allow yourself to be taken, they'll let their guard down. Then old Raz finds you, frees you, and we strike.
Fine, for the Queen.
Razumdar trusts you. Do the same for him, and he will not let you down.
This is your plan, really. Let me be captured.
You have perhaps something better to do? Look, we are the Queen's eyes. We do the tasks that must be done, even if it means getting hit on the head. Killing those who do not deserve it. Riding a guar naked through an Argonian temple.
Sorry, what?
Raz only shares that story with veteran field agents. Perhaps another day.
When do we get to learn about that story? The keg is empty. That is a true crime.
Let's tell Milani about that damned cat lurking around here. Aye. If Razumdar is near, then trouble usually follows.
You don't look like you belong here.
This one is a sworn agent of the Queen, a very important person, no, a hero.
You don't say. All right, hero. Go on in.
We'll have to handle this ourselves. We're a bit busy here, Traveler. If you could just...
On behalf of the Queen, this one is here to arrest you for treason.
Treason? You'd accuse me of treason? Here? Are you mad?
This one have proof you're part of the veiled inheritance. You're under arrest, Melanie. Come quietly
You
and...
little idiot. Irene, that traitorous cow. She's the one who should be brought up on treason charges. She's betrayed the Altmer, her own people. The veiled queen will soon be crowned, and you can't stop us.
This one will report you
You'll
too.
report nothing. Odindil, Kandalin, now! Kandalin, take our friend here. Odindil, rally the troops.
Oh, stop
Time to
punching
drop
me
the
in the
veil and
head.
show our true strength.
Sound like bad things happen.
You're awake now, sleeping kitten?
How this one take you to your plan work?
Just as we'd hoped. You did very well for new blood.
Are you going to make fun of me for the jail thing?
What? This one would never know that this is the second time he is saving you. From jail, in less than a month. Not out loud, anyway.
Right, how'd you get down here anyway?
What do you think Raz did while you searched the town? He watched, observed, calculated. Raz has very good eyes, you see.
What now?
Razumdar unlocks the door. You go find Kandalin. This one finds Malani. Just be careful.
Where is Kandalin?
Near Fistail's house. Bastard. Meet up with Raz near the forge when you are done. He'll know where Melanie is then.
Oh, cat. Oh shit, you're hitting buttons. You made me withdraw all my weapons. Jensina, boo. You're a good boy, Chi. Chi has joined us for the session. Chi, you're on my core. Hold on, little dude. See if I can do this without disturbing you. Take this out from under your paw. There you go. Now you're better. Now there's no threat of you unplugging me. This one does not know how long this broadcast will be. I put it in at the moment, but probably at least 2 hours. Guess I'm just free then. I got a little further down on my life than I'd like to from there. Prince Aiden.
Stop the people and their true queen.
What the hell? You enjoy that. He's gonna attack while he's in there. Oh, are we going into the, I take pocket rods off that.
The Cannon Reeve is inside, near the forge. She is trapped.
So this is it then?
Aye. Come, my friend. For Fistale. For the Queen. Let's take her out quickly. Be done with this place.
Hey, maybe I should send her to Sithis. I honestly don't know if you kill any of the bosses like that. Except for the one you're mid to in some of the well, he's going to Sithis. At least some of them will go to Sithis. My cat is purring as I stab people on the back. That's disturbing. This way? Oh, you're a person. Trying to stab a player in the back now. The tunnels beneath the Northeast lead to the sea, and there were essentially various smugglers, blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah, I guess. This one is back. That is not a the Khajiit. Pretend it's really dark in here and they can't hear the footfalls of me moving through the water. And everybody in here has extremely bad eyesight. These ancient tunnels are perfect for our purpose. The Village Queen needs weapons, and we're better to acquire them from Weaponsmith and Miss Ethan. Already we have secured Pendelaine, the Formaster, over to our way of thinking. The first shipment of weapons has already been transported through the tunnels. And out to sea, right under that smug Irving's cute little nose. We'll reclaim this land or die trying. For the High Elves. For the Village Queen. Always easy when we have friends, yes, Hudson?
We are
Okay.
finished here. Raz can't stand the stink of the forge anymore.
In a domination battleground, you must capture and hold specific locations while fighting off your foes in order to win the match. I don't know if we'll go into multiplayer like that. We may. We may. Okay. Out of the sewer and into the water. This one's fur is soaked with salt water.
Razumdar wants to say that went pretty well. Then he remembers Vistale and her parents.
She'd be proud, Raz. She didn't die in vain.
You're right. On behalf of the Queen, we give you thanks. One day you will be a great and mighty agent. Almost as great as Razumdar, if that's possible. Raz needs to report our success here. Her Majesty will be pleased.
What's our next move?
I will return to Skywatch and see what can be learned there. Speak to Captain Tendil when you arrive. He will know where to find you.
Copy.
Is Milani dead? Yes? Maybe now I can earn a living wage. Doubtful on this island. But it must be better than before, right?
I mean, that's pretty much what I say every time I go to a new retail job. King's Leathers. Down in health by 1,000. Up in stamina by 46, really? 900 stamina, 100 stamina recovery, and about 200. Oh. Doesn't bring stamina up a bunch. It doesn't bring health. Critical resistance is down a little, but not a lot. I guess we'll go with the Clean Eyes. Goodbye, Sith's Jacket. It was nice knowing you when you had her. Cool. Maybe we'll get more of you later. Is that all I got on stuff down there to use? Ooh. The bosom is short. Okay. We've got treasures. We've got wares. Oh, I got level ups. Grants a 285 7-point damage shield for 5 seconds. Feels stores. Use your weapon spell critical rating by 219 for each assassination ability slotted. Iron Dagger. To heal a bunch of my stuff. Okay. Wait, you're not the... Why are you up there, by the way? Where the frig is the shopkeeper? Come here.
First Salem, now here. Is any place in Oridon safe?
No, you're not a shopkeeper. Can I have a shop, please? Oh, there's a thing over here also.
I hope to be done here soon.
Oh, I'm not where I thought I was. Out there. Okay. This one could swim across the water, but because I like how this place looks, we're not going to do it the cheap way.
I've only been here a week. Had to leave fair. Leave everything behind. A plague swept through, you know. Figure I'll make some money, send it home to Hendil. Maybe he can buy supplies.
I'm not gonna tell her. Guess we're not gonna tell her. I do believe we did that mission, and that mission was the one where,
Well, this is going to set back the order for First Hold.
the vampire.
Kinsman will not be happy. Maybe I
Fall
can
out of my
supplement the
pants,
order
sir.
with some product from Greenwater.
I don't care that you're laying on me, but don't need my pants holes. You kill the main smith
Shouldn't you
isn't
be in the
everything.
forge, Cat? I'm surprised they let you out. It's not break time. Oh, you don't work here, do you? Well, you should. Only thing your kind's good for.
Cool. Come on, you gotta be careful. Only thing race is so good for. I'm not promoting, doing that, but this is a video game and she kind of deserved that. She earned that very well. Don't talk with an assassin like that. No regrets. Did I run? I run so that the regrets don't catch me. Where is this? Matheson Way Shrine is so far away from Matheson. Or you can call it the Matheson Way Shrine. There it is. Pointy Elf Tower. It feels like it's been nighttime for days now. I just not pay attention when it was daytime earlier. Looks like it might be coming down here. We are now about midsection Oridon. Oridon's an island, so there's water all around us, but this is midsection Oridon where Skywash will be. There's this little island over here to the right. We've traveled quite a few miles up from our entry point. Skywatch is like the capital. There's something here. Shattered Grove. Shall we go up? Yes, somebody here needs something. Excuse you. The statue is almost flawless. Perfect representation of a living person. Something isn't right here. Perhaps something has happened in town. Statue's almost such. Oh. Statue looks very lifelike and happens to carry a name.
Hmm? Who are you? Wait. Not important. You're new.
and not a statue. I can use that.
What happened to all these people?
Ah, yes, I did it. I turned them to stone, but for a good reason. It was the only way to protect them from the savage beasts.
What savage beasts?
The animals here are normally very tame. Energies in the wood. Now they're vile and bloodthirsty. I believe they've been possessed by Daedra.
Why did you turn the people into statues, though?
I lost some of my apprentices to the beasts. So when I made it back to town, I cast a spell that would protect everyone. It was the only way.
Alright, how do we fix this?
As long as those creatures prowl the woods, we're in danger. I believe the monoliths in the woods have something to do with the Daedric influence. Dispel their energies. Hopefully that will free the animals.
Dispel the energies on the monolith, right?
When the Daedric influence is gone, it should be safe to restore the village. My poor neighbors.
Where did the Daedric influence come from?
I don't know. I don't know. The beasts are insidious, and we Altmer never bargain with Daedra.
Never.
To even consider summoning one of those monsters, it'd be inviting a death sentence. The Atronachs, at least. They're more constructs than... No, a death sentence.
What are these monoliths you mentioned?
They're ancient. I've studied them for years in my spare time. Not even really sure who put them up. But I'm certain they're why the local creatures are normally so docile.
So the Daedric influence is in these monoliths?
Yes. I theorize that wherever the Daedra came from, they're somehow polluting the energy of these monoliths. Dispel that energy and, I hope, the Daedra will become powerless.
Okay. Pretty straightforward. There's probably animals everywhere. Above, everything's above. Sometimes my sneak is run and sometimes my sneak is sneak. This one, I guess. Oh, excuse me, I've been up since 3 o'clock-ish, 2:30-ish. I've been up for a while. That was a weird noise I just made. It was fun. See if I can use beta woe on animals. I cannot. But they're not very strong enough, so. That is bad. This guy's hard. This one is not sure I collected all the star shards from the last 3 places, but whatever. Get enough level ups to make your way.
I sense the field disperse. I would speak with you.
Yep. Yes, sure.
The energy subsides, but the animals are still savage monsters. We'll have to try something else. We need a bear.
What?
I've spent some time studying these monoliths. I've managed to create a little magical fob that imitates their energy. Essentially, it will make one of the Ursines your furry friend. For a time.
Why do I need a furry friend again?
We need to extract the Daedric energy from these beasts. To do that, we'll need a test subject. You'll have to rough the furry fellow up a bit first. Weaken him for the spell to work.
Alright, I'll collect the
Meet
bear
me at
from
my tower with your
you.
friend.
From you.
Just follow the road through the grove.
Goodbye. And he just vanished. Speak of the devil. Where could his tower be?
Ah, good. Now let's see if I can banish the Daedric influence from this creature.
Okay, so it worked. And you learned it.
That should not have happened.
Flame astronaut.
This will not do. Something here is very wrong.
What was that?
A flame atronach. My spell should have sent it screaming back to oblivion. But something else interfered. There's a powerful Daedra nearby. I know it now. You have to kill it.
Do you have any idea what it is?
A moment. I can feel something. There's a cave north of here. Whatever this monster is, dispatch it, and we can return the grove to peace.
We'll meet you back at Antun as soon as this one is done. My latest experiment is going extremely well. The two surviving subjects are almost mobile. They still resemble wolves mostly. Now I'm suspect. One book for place, thank you.
Stay back. This cave is filled with Daedra.
This one knows. Who are you again?
Merormo leaves me here to die. And he doesn't even mention me? Stars take him. I'll kill that traitor twice.
Traitor? What are you talking about?
This debacle is all Merormo's fault. These beasts, controlled by Daedra? All his idea. He was trying to create animal soldiers. Feigned shock troops with the ability to reason.
Who's this one? He is so sleepy now. Let me adjust my fellows so I can sit normally. We may call it once I get to Skywatch. We're probably gonna find a dyeing place if there's a dyer up here to dye my new armor. But other than that, we'll probably call it a night before we head into more stuff. Oh, let's finish our assassin contract first. Then after that, we'll call it a night. Tomorrow morning, we'll most likely hit Fortnite. That thing. It hasn't gone very well.
No, it hasn't. Look, whatever's actually controlling these things, I think it's at the bottom of the cave. I'm very woozy. Blood loss. I'll stay here. Try to stay conscious.
And I'll take care of the puppet master. Be right back. Can you stab a... Oh, I guess we're not going to find out. Hello? Why don't I have any of my moves? Oh, there we go. Weird. Very weird. But seems like I can't stab him in the back. Dromora? Now, what is the chance I can get around the Dromora and assassinate it? Because the Dromoras are technically humanoids. Therefore, it should be assassinatable. Nope, I can do it. Right up. What's up there? I like some extra experience.
I heard the battle. Impressive. I assume you won?
The beast is dead. Can you walk?
Stars, yes. Let's get that bastard. Marormo needs to pay for what he's done here.
The bear won't eat me? Okay, the bear's not tame. Oh, it's right. The things around here make the bears tame.
There's a powerful Daedra nearby.
Damn it, Marormo! You coward! Statues? Restore them now.
I'll, of course.
Good. Now, to make sure you don't teleport away.
Listen, you can't tell the Cannon Reeve. She'll kill me. I'm not joking. She'll have me put to a blade.
Explain yourself. Why did you do all this? Oh god, I lost my controller. Let's hope I don't accidentally turn off the PS5 with the TV controller, which can happen. Explain yourself. Why did you do all this?
My nephew, Yander, went off to join the fighting and Damn it, I just wanted to stop spending our blood. My sister will never be the same.
How can Daedra ever save lives?
It's not just the Daedra. It's the monoliths. I've studied them for years. Worked out how the magics pacify the beasts. But that's all the magic does. It turns beasts into mewling pets, not combat troops.
So the Daedra were to control the animals through the monoliths?
Yes. The flame atronachs are essentially just raw Daedric energy given form. I summoned some, hulled them down, and poured them into the monoliths. That creature in the cave was not in the plan.
Thank you for being honest.
Don't listen to what that traitor said. Tell the Canon Reeve.
I had to tell the Canon Reeve.
What? What just happened?
The animals in the grove grew violent to protect the village. Marmot turned everyone in the stone.
He did what? Why would he do that?
Maramo dies. It was all his fault. He summoned Daedra to influence the beast. He was just trying to keep everyone safe. Shit. I don't know canon-wise what I do. As an Eye of the Queen, would I tell the truth? But this makes it sound like he did this just because he's angry, or do I protect him? Because either way he was trying. Well, okay, so here's the reason I'm going to choose this. In my other playthrough, I chose this. So it's going to be this. It was all his fault. He summoned Daedra to influence the beasts.
What? Do you have
Also,
any
I'm an assassin.
idea of the seriousness of this accusation?
You can ask his assistant Darwin if you don't believe me.
I can't believe that little fool. With the Queen traveling the countryside? Do you have any idea what could happen if word that the Grove trucks with Daedra gets out? If this is true, Maromo must die.
I think that's a little serious, but
For
whatever.
your crimes against the laws of the Almeri Dominion and nature herself, you are hereby sentenced to death. Guards!
As you ordered, Canon Reeve.
I don't want to die.
Well,
Justice is done.
that was quick.
Thank you again. Oh, thank you for saving us.
Where did the other girl go? There she is.
It was the right thing to do.
Yeah, I kind of feel like an ass. But then again, I am an assassin. Okay.
You
So,
saved
yeah.
our high and mighty queen, eh? Huh. Naaman should have had the crown.
I should go back there and stab him. He's got inheritance. Howl at me. I've gone the wrong way. Oh well. Let's see what this eye is over here. Another skull, huh? This is outside of their skull. Yeah, my exhaustion's wearing out on me. Finally catching up on me, which is good. I just get to sleep. I will wake up tomorrow and play with you guys, so don't worry about that. What's that? Oh, is this the cave? It's just a cave. Okay. Pretty sure we'll be doing Fortnite tomorrow, unless I really feel like ESO again, but we need to get back on Fortnite for at least a day. Superman should be coming out soon on that. I don't know what you're doing down there, but your whiskers are tickling my feet, sir. That was awfully close to my face there, Hunter. I almost had cats for dinner. This one tastes terrible. He eats too much sugar sweets. You get high just touching him. Looks like this is Shattered Grove. Really close to Skywatch. Assuming they're entering the city here. A lot of people around here.
Best stay back, citizen. Those people are from the cursed town of Fair. They might be carriers of a deadly plague.
Jeez, you guys need cell phones.
I can't believe they won't let us in. We pay coin into the Queen's purse like everybody else.
Didn't we heal the town and everything?
You'll want to keep back. Who knows if the damned of Fair are catching?
Yes, I'm fair. It's safe to go home then.
Unlikely. The whole town was in the grip of plague when I left.
Fair suffered no plague. It was a vampire Hindu's son.
What? That bastard? Pretending to help the sick? Thank you, traveler. Winnie and I will head back soon enough then. Stars, thank you for your kindness.
To have come so far and be turned away at the gate. Damn the Skywatch guard.
Don't come closer. I can feel the fluid in my throat now.
This one has never attended a festival of defiance before. Spectacle.
They're in a festival. How long has it been morning?
The jesters are my favorite performers, especially the little Bosma girls. So bendy.
That's weird.
Last time I listened to a green vine trader, what am I going to do with a Khajiiti ritual pipe?
Smoke the moon sugar?
This one does not trust the Dark Belt traders. How can you call yourself a merchant without a tail?
We're still getting set up, fair traveler. Offer you something to...
I may have things to... Oh, yeah. How are you getting water? Where are these water coming from? I also have some stolen items I have to get rid of. Alright. in that one. Okay, did I get anything for that? Seems an endeavor. What's something else I have to do again? $390. How much was used for anything? Yeah, it's cute. Simba's cub. Frank, this is Assassin Guild's outfit. Okay, enough that. Nothing I can actually afford in there. Not very familiar with Souls and Endeavor. Apparently I get it for doing missions. Take a lot of time for me to earn something with those.
What do you want?
Yeah, you're fine. Go on through. These folks still need to pass inspection.
They don't like that.
Green keep you. I think my friend Tyndale may have need of your services. Speak with him if you would.
But also, there's a way shrine down here.
Sorry, can't talk. Have to get to the pub tent before they run out of peacock confit.
What is confit? I've never heard of that before. Oh, singing NPC. Flame meld. That's what they named the incidents of the Dark Anchor is falling.
Welcome to Skywatch. Your message arrived ahead of you, and they're expecting you up at the mats.
Have we not met? I guess you all look the same when you all wear that.
Yes, I know you must have been concerned about the messenger. He made it through safely. It's great to meet you at the gate again, just like the last time.
I thought so.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. Our mutual Khajiit friend said he was happy to meet you. The festival, the High Kin Lady's veneration ceremony. It's all very exciting.
Our mutual Khajiit friend, Razumba?
Exactly. Up at the manse. He's eager to discuss all the things you'll do on your visit to Skywatch. Should be a lot of fun. Enjoy your time in the city.
I'll head to the manse and look for us.
Good luck. If you need us, the Marines have your back.
There's a festival going on.
Stars, yes. The Festival of Defiance. An annual celebration of freedom and victory. Skywatch retaken from the Slode in the wake of the Thracian Gambit.
Thracian Plague, that was the name of the plague the Slode released on Tamriel. But who may tell us more? What's the Slode?
You know how the Khajiit are like Mer, but cats? Imagine that, only with slug-toed things. They're a Betmer race, Beast Mer, and their empire once ruled the seas of southern Tamriel.
The Thracian Gambit.
The Slode released a disease, the Thracian Plague, on an unsuspecting Tamriel. A catastrophe late in the First Era, if I remember my history correctly. They infected sea beasts and sent them to run ashore all along the coasts.
Go on.
Not sure what else there is to say. Mass death, military gambits, and the poor Khajiit lost more than half of their people. We showed them,
the
though.
plagues.
The All Flags Navy took the fight to their homeland and slaughtered them. Nasty.
The All Flags Navy was the combination of the entire of Tamriel attacking the Slode.
After the
So it's
Slode
just
released the
captured?
Thracian Plague, they capitalized on the chaos it caused. They moved in on cities along the coasts, sacked them for goods, and enslaved the folk that lived there.
How long was it held?
A few years, but we've never forgotten. It took the All Flags Navy to free us with aid from a resistance in the streets. Never again.
You mentioned High King Lady yesterday.
Queen Irene has come to our town as part of her tour. While she's here, the rumor is that she's going to bestow a great honor upon Estri. Estri's already the canon reeve of Skywatch. Be interesting to see what's next.
If I remember, Estria is also the wife of Prince Naaman. There's a... Oh, we already know that. Okay, goodbye. I have something to do first. Kill him.
As you say.
We just go on to the links. Right down to the Thames area. I'm gonna light this so I can actually see. Also,
Look, hey, I know Rotmuth is an acquired taste, but give it a try sometime. You might find you like it.
Rotmeth is a meat fermented meat drink they use in Bosmer culture. Sounds pretty gross.
I miss the smells of the green. Nothing like loam under your feet and the smell of charred meat hanging in the air.
I'm gonna try and talk to them. M.L. I don't know what race ML could be. There's too much shit on here.
The blades forged in the crafting tents of Skywatch may be the finest this one has ever seen.
I have no idea where he is. ML, where are you?
Can I get you anything? As you say.
I swear I saw the hand symbol over here.
I promise I'll remember this. Care to join me?
When was the last time you saw crowds like this? I haven't seen this many people since that Khajiit moot in Dune.
I don't know what that is. What is it?
It's not a party until someone gets eaten. I'm just yanking your vines. Wait. So, who's hungry?
My knee. Oh, I'm not even in the freaking area anymore. Himni doesn't sound high elven. It's gotta be beast race, so probably one of me. Who, what, where? Where did he come from? Sexia. Oh, what an annoying place to sit. Sorry, Saxiel, I think I mentioned this was the name for Argonians in their own language. Let's see where he goes. It's too bad they don't have more intricate patterns on this game like the other two. The other two I could have just waited till they get to sleep in their own house. Stab them at night. Is he going back to the same place we were just at? I appears so. What's that guy doing? And no one's the wiser. And I'll be richer. So, damn, there isn't one here. I was looking for a den of thieves. They have a clothing station in town? Really? Capital city and no clothing station. Okay, so we got things to do. I'm going to actually go back here I'm gonna have to first town and find a thing so I can dye my clothes. Before we call it a night, we will turn our clothes back to blackish. Assassins don't wear red. I mean, maybe. Not my assassins. Also, fence there. I'm gonna take care of the fences tomorrow. Next time we play, I should say. Clothing station. There's an outfit station here, right? Yeah, okay, it's that place. Oh. Wow, there's several dozen people just right here. It's one of the busier waypoints of the entire game.
Can I help you?
Your guild store? No. What do you got? We go get you. Sorry, that's me falling asleep on stream. Yay. I think that's all we're gonna do here for now. Well, I have to do. Okay. So we're gonna call it a night. It's been about 2 hours. I'm gonna get to sleep. So we're probably gonna play 2 times tomorrow. In the morning when I wake up, whenever that happens to be, we're gonna try and sleep in a little. We will play either Fortnite or a little bit more of this. We won't be coming back here because we have the other 2 characters to try. Now, whatever we play in the evening, what? I have a question. You got all the fucking gold forward after them. Like, right now is the time to go do crimes because every single local ward is after that one player. Anyway, so tomorrow morning we'll come back. I might play some ESO in the morning, but either way we'll play both tomorrow. So we're either going to play ESO or Fortnite right off in the morning, just depending on what I feel like when I get up. And whatever we don't play in the morning, we will play in the evening. So if tomorrow we start out with ESO, we'll play some Fortnite in the evening. If tomorrow we start out with Fortnite, we'll play some ESO in the evening. Sound good? Sound good. Look, a fishing trip. What's your fishing goal? Ooh, where's that at? Is that close enough I can get to it where everybody kills everything? That's not gonna help. Oh, probably not. That's quite far away and this is a very popular area. Excuse me, Marmal. We're not after you. You don't want to follow me, believe me. Got one hit in. There's a lot of players here.
Destroyed. The flies will pick your bones clean.
Oh, you're ugly.
You destroy them in vain.
Full light. Treasure map. How do I get right? That was light, right? Not even worth me keeping. What did I get for that? That's not inventory. Oh, great. How'd you get up, stamina down? How'd you get up? Two things down. Says I'm now. Are you going worth keeping? Whatever, I'll sell you. Okay, that was interesting. We'll quit here. Who knows, maybe when I come back in, there'll be a more Daedra to fight the moment I do. I'm here like a cat. Be up here. Oh, whatever. Peace out, guys. Have a good night, and have a good weekend.